Good morning, peeps. Now is, I don't know, 5 a.m. Like nearly 5 a.m. and 12 minutes. And yeah, I woke up because my brain decided that it would be great to think about everything in this world. So here today, and I just want to capture a vlog today, to film a vlog. But first of all, I will have a shower, I will have my breakfast, and I guess I will do my homework for English lesson. Because really, I don't know if it's a great idea to film video in 5 a.m.
Tease me with your wordplay, you cunning linguist, you. Take poetic license, show me all your will can do.
Hey, one more time, we are currently in the office, and what I want to say that this is the first day when I finished my main project. I worked for a year and a half on a food delivery system, which is mostly popular in UK, so unlikely this project is finished. It was finished yesterday. And as for today, I opened all my Chrome browser, and all bookmarks are unavailable, so I'm just cleaning them up. And today we'll have an interview for, how to say, I can't say the name of it because I have an NDA, so I just can only say that this is version control system, and you just can't guess. There are not so many systems which uses Ruby language, basically, so it will be my second round of interview, and it will be more about values, about culture, about how I'm working with the team, what a mentor am I, and something like that. So this is basically what they told me. So today will be this day. This interview will be in 2 hours in 3 hours, so I'm just waiting for it, and currently I'm just reading their values on their website. Also, what I wanted to add that this week, like this month, for me it was totally horrible because I needed to find a new project. Currently, maybe you know, I'm working in Softsurf. Softsurf is a Ukrainian company, which is an outsourced company, and when my project is finished, they just provide me some projects that they have currently and just assign me on the interviews to them. So yeah, it was kind of, this month was kind of nervous, I would say, because I didn't know would I have any project in Softsurf, because there is a possibility that any project won't take me. So yeah, currently I have one healthcare project that will take me if I would like to, and another one, this version control system, on which I applied to, and I'm just waiting for the second round of interview. So that's why, let's come back, that's why I decided that I will also take other interviews outside of the company. And you know what, I was so disappointed. Literally, I was so disappointed because I had an interview with UK company. They said that I can be a permanent staff. So this is a startup, really interesting to me. They're like you know, on the first stage they have a monolith. Their task just divides among different microservices. Also, their main goals like to move from Heroku to AWS, and all of this stuff is interesting to me. And yeah, they said that okay, let's do an interviews. First interview was system design. They just asked me how to create a shuffle on Spotify, like all my ideas that I have, like from infrastructure to just this feature development, like what I'm feeling is underneath of this feature. I finished this first round. They said that okay, you can go on the next round. I was so happy at that moment. Like, come on, I made this first round of interview, and it was really interesting, and I really liked the person who was conducting this interview. So next round of interview, it was a live coding task. They asked me to write some code, and you know, this task was good. Like, I did it, I finished that, and as a result they proposed me to work on this startup, and everything was great. The salary was great that they proposed. Moreover, they proposed me to be permanent staff, not a contract, permanent staff, which, like, you know, I wanted to be a permanent staff, and I still want, but currently. So what's the problem? They come up with the problem that they can't hire me juridically from Ukraine. As a Ukrainian, I can't be hired as a permanent staff in UK. And gosh, it broke my heart. Literally, it broke my heart so hard. I just, you know, I was feeling, wow, finally I could do that. So it really broke my heart. I will share you a message which an HR wrote me about the situation, and they're also so sorry about the situation. And you know, I was feeling so devastated because, you know, I was thinking, yeah, this is the right moment. Finally, I will do that. But you know, what is the great news? So yeah, I can't be hired as a permanent staff, but I can be hired as a contractor. Still, I can't be hired as a contractor, but not in this company, because currently they are only given an opportunity as a permanent staff. Yeah, but you know what? What great result with this situation is that finally I know that I can go through all interview processes. I know that on an international market I have a value, and this feeling is great and it's powerful. It gives me motivation not to give up. Yeah, I know that like in a while, I believe that in a while, after war finishes, after we will create the new laws in Ukraine, maybe after that I could be hired as a permanent staff remotely in Ukraine. And yeah, I'm just waiting for it, and we'll see how it goes. What do you think about it, by the way? Maybe some of you have had this situation. Please tell me about it and how you resolved this situation.
Is it too much to ask for? Yeah. Can I put my lips on your skin, babe? Much to ask for? Yeah. Can I put my? Is it too much to ask for? Yeah. Can
So yeah, I have finished deleting all my bookmarks, and now I can do something else. So currently I'm on a bench. I haven't said that, but I'm on a bench, and I will be on a bench till I have till I will find a project on which I'll be working on. That's why currently I can spend some time on learning purposes. For this thing, I decided that I will start a book, Designing Data Intensification by Martin Kleppmann. I want to say that this book is gorgeous. I love it so much, and I even started to write like some notes about it, and this book is really helpful. I totally recommend it for people who just trying to understand how applications are created, how you can create this infrastructure from the roots. And it's just basically telling you about sharding, about replication, about transactions, about data models. So it's really interesting, and I really recommend that if you have some spare time, spend your time on this book. Totally. After a while I came back home, and yeah, after my interview, so we can discuss it a little bit. So yeah, basically it was very easy because we were just chatting about my values, how I communicate. If you talk about interesting questions that I was asked, for example, was, have you ever had production incident, what impact it was and how to fix that? Also there was, for example, So have you ever fixed query performance? I did that, so it was easy to answer question. So it was just like not technical questions, but just about my experience, what I had, like basic questions with human resources. I guess this was kind of this interview. You need to know that in my case it would be almost the same for any other project because I'm working as a contractor and they don't need to know, like, to check my knowledge level because in the company I have already gone through the process of checking my level. We have this system with the name PEX, People Excellence. This is a kind of interesting system where which defines your level. It goes through a lot of areas. For example, project management, feature development, my knowledge of databases, my knowledge in front end. So I just went through all types of these questions earlier. That's why I haven't been asked in this case. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. And yeah, wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And yeah, see ya.